Rey Mysterio. I've been talking about today day, but they don't hear me. What do you got?
What if I got?
Well, I said
Alright.
never mind.
Alright, y'all. Now, one thing about flashing money and a luxury lifestyle on social media is a thing that attracts it. It's the things that comes with it, which is usually always negative. From police attention, jack boys trying to rob you for what you got, and then the women who really only act like they like you because they want part of what you got. It's hard to tell who's genuine and who's not, and sometimes before you can even find out who's who, it's way too late, and then the end results can be fatal. That's what we seem to have here with a man who went by the name Kash Bankx, a rapper from Cleveland, Ohio, who was allegedly recently backdoored by two females he thought he could trust. Kash thought he was about to have a good time with two IG models he met on social media, but instead, he would end up losing his life. Now get this, before he was shouting on the live, he went live on Instagram as everyone who was online got to see who he was with. So as soon as news hit that something happened to him, the female everyone last seen him with was already a suspect. Now, although everyone only seen one girl, according to rumors on social media, it was two girls, and one of them already have a history of setting guys up, where she was charged with a separate unaliving of another man in the past. Crazy. So it's safe to say that this is something that she does, and unfortunately, Kash just became another victim. We're going to get into all that, but before we do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm, and if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
And if I want to leave, I'm going to leave. And if I'm going to leave, I'm going to leave. Yeah, but you're talking about you're going to follow me. Who does that? You're weird. You're weird. I don't want to be with you and I don't have to. And if I want to leave, you're not going to follow me.
The guy that was killed the day you used his card.
Lanisha, certain things don't make sense to me.
Oh, crazy. Look at her. When she finally reached him, like, he tried to post up with her or whatever, and he swung. I think he hit her like once, and she stabbed him in his hand. He tripped and fell. Then she went crazy and she stabbed him to death.
Niggas really with it and we getting banned. Shots flying out this van. Say they want some smoking, then he ran.
Rey Mysterio. I've been talking about day, but they don't hear me.
Love them Instagram models. Man.
I'm saying, like Rey Mysterio. What you got for that?
Oh yeah, she look evilish. Just look at her. Look.
What if I got?
Well, I said
Alright.
never mind.
Wow.
Take a deep breath, fam. We here. It's 2025. Some of us made it, some of us didn't. It's unfortunate, but it's this thing called life. We're hate it or love it. We all born to die. But it's on us what we want to do at that time. And it's on us if we want to speed that process up. But then that's why it's also important to learn from each other's mistakes, especially our own. How can we learn? How can we grow? Today we're going to Cleveland, Ohio. Talk about a young known rapper who unfortunately was gunned down in his own apartment with clues looming around social media that had the internet quickly depict the woman he was last on Instagram Live with. And let's just say, this woman past don't make it no better. Not only do she seem guilty, but responding to messages under a fake page is clear signs of guilt. Today we discover who she is, her past, but also we reflect, could this been avoided? The same from people in the comments, including Trick Daddy Daughter, who we'll later speak on, had called this young rapper to tell him about the past of this young girl that he had on his Instagram Live only hours before losing his life.
So people was already trying to warn him. So she must have been on his live, as y'all seen. She was on his live, And then I guess whoever noticed who she was hit him up like, yo, listen, get away from her. Get away fast. Because we know her for doing X, Y, and Z. And then lo and behold, he passed away after. Crazy.
Today we go over this story. We break down the facts. And we get you guys' conclusion at the end. And most of all, I hope if not just one, some of us learn from this situation. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Fam, meet Kash Bankx from Cleveland, Ohio, also known for his rap stage name, Kash Bankx, having tracks like 100 Shots on his YouTube page, released over a year ago, with over 107,000 views and counting.
Why the plug for the drugs, now his bags missing. If it's up, then it's stuck, stand on that business. I was broke, they say I act different. I'ma stand here, stay still to this bag.
He was a flashy guy. In one of his only interviews that's out now to the public, he talked about spending it, even on females. He ain't care, even though he did a little saving.
To it. I got a couple artists I be playing every day.
Word. Let's get a little personal with it.
Okay.
Tell me your greatest flaws.
Greatest flaws.
Greatest flaws. Take a second to think about it.
It's bad, but it ain't bad though. You feel what I'm saying? It's like I'm a spender. I count them racks. You know what I'm saying? Man, boy, let me hear Dubai for sale. I'm trying to go buy that. You know what I'm saying?
See that's every IG models. They love him. They love to hear that. They was sitting back with the Birdman hand rub, like, yeah, don't worry. She probably hit him up right after seeing that interview. Oh, you don't mind spending? I bet.
I be spending. I go crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? I save too, but the spending part is just, it is love 60-40. You feel me? It's 60-40. Cashing out. I don't rent nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm go get it. If I want it, I'm gonna buy it. Like, just like, you know what I'm saying, anything.
That's you chained up right now.
Yeah, that's love, son, love.
You able to watch?
Yeah, now I still got the car, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't worried today, though. I ain't come out with it. And you feel me? If you want something, like, I ain't the type of person that just want and not get. Everybody be wanting shit and don't do nothing and just expect it to happen. Yeah. I'm gonna put in the ethic. I'm gonna put in all that shit. I'm gonna put the work ethic in. I'm gonna grind for it. I'm gonna wake up every day like, this is what I want. I'm trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? Just like this interview, I wanted to be here. See, we here now, so you saying we lit.
It's crazy how I came full circle. I was just about to say something like that. I'm like, it went from me saying I'm gonna get him here regardless to you wanting to be here.
Yeah, it all connected the dots, man. You gotta connect the dots. When you do that,
that's nuts, bro.
It's just,
I've been a fan for years though, bro.
I appreciate that, bro. We working, man. We got some more music coming too. We gonna get the fans what they looking for. We gonna get this shit popping.
Right. So, what would be your dream concert to perform?
Rolling Loud. I gotta go there. Baby went crazy. The baby was in there with a diaper on it. I go in there. I'm trying to build a bank in there. I gotta do something. I gotta be sitting at I don't know. I gotta do something unique. Look, I gotta get there though.
My bad, but I tell, like, do you remember when Lizzo got big off her first song? And she went to the Lakers game and twerked out thing. I tell, like, yo, we start making Rolling Loud. Y'all don't need to worry about Lizzo. I'm coming on my.
I'm getting better all the bad in there, bro. You might as well.
What are you talking? I don't know what Bucko talking
about. I'm play this out.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
it's gonna be ready. It's gonna be situated in there. Now, I'm coming in that too. Like, where they at though?
You see what I'm saying?
You know
what I'm saying? Niggas was poor.
Sleeping on the floor. No, none of that ratchet, man. We ain't gotta get into that right now. But yeah, you know what's up.
I'm gonna say it
from the bottom.
I slept in the Chinese people on their food spot porch while it was raining one time.
Damn, man.
Ran downstairs, not ran outside. For real, like
I didn't like that. I did like that for sure.
Yeah.
I did like that.
Now, it was less than 48 hours before the year 2025, and Kash Bankx decided to invite an Instagram model to his home. But it wasn't just any Instagram model. It was an Instagram model with a known past. A woman who just did 7 years in jail. Her name is Lanisha Jones.
Damn. See? And this is why you got to start. No, first of all, you don't just invite anybody to your home. I'm sorry. But even if you do, you got a woman that just did 7 years. She just did what? First of all, for a woman to do 7 years, she did something crazy. Because they be kind of lenient on women unless, you know, drugs or whatever the case may be. But for you to do 7 joints, and this who you invite in the house? Yeah.
28 years old. Check the two out on Kash Bankx last Instagram Live.
On the bed like Rey Mysterio. I've been talking about every day, but they don't hear me.
Look, somebody said it. You love them Instagram models. Everybody in the comments, who that? Yeah, all right.
On the bed like Rey Mysterio. I've been talking. What did you?
What if I got?
Well, I said.
I said.
Never mind.
You ready?
Now during this live, according to recent comments, people who knew Kash Bankx personally and knew that girl had called them right away to let them know about it. And according to them, he said he already knew. You see, 11 going on 12 years ago, Lanisha was on the first 48. Her co-defendant, she allegedly killed someone. She cooperated. A man who, allegedly, according to Lanisha, was trying to R her friend. He was eventually stabbed to death. May he rest in peace. I love and condolences to his family.
The guy that was killed the day you used his card.
Lanisha, certain things don't make sense to me. You know that we know pretty much what you did. So you better come on board, because you know what? A couple things you've contradicted yourself on as we've been speaking here. I'm going to give you an opportunity to clarify that stuff right now.
I saw a crazy look at her. When she finally reached him, like he tried to post up with her or whatever, and he swung. I think he hit her like once, and she stabbed him in his hand. He tripped and fell. Then she went crazy and she stabbed him to death.
She says they dumped the van in University Heights.
And then she lit the inside of it on fire.
They walked back to Michael's house and broke in through the back door.
She was already on one of the, what's some shows? First 48 or whichever one. That's one. Whenever you hear that voice, you know it's one of them crazy crime, whatever. That voice is known. So she was already on one of them shows. That alone is a red flag. But they saying that the people already contacted him and tried to tell him, like, yo, bro, get away from her. She was on First 48 or Crime Stories, whatever it is. Get away from her and get away from her fast. He says he knew, he don't care, he good.
She carried kitchen knives, she carried knives that you supposed to cut boxes with.
According to this girl, Lanisha Jones is a little bit more culpable in this than we were first led to believe. And because she's 17, she's going to be tried as an adult for aggravated murder.
She was initially charged with murder, but ultimately it was dropped to obstruction of justice. And on 9/26/2019, she was released, and she had 5 years and 5 months on probation. Now, if you thought that wasn't enough to not bring Shawty to your house, it get deeper than that. People started to bring other allegations against her with facts to a popular platform based in Ohio, JP Digital TV, where it seemed they had her on video recorded of a phone call about her allegedly running off on $20,000 from her ex-boyfriend. Her reason behind it was because he was cheating, allegedly.
You recording me?
You robbed me for 20 bands.
Are you recording me?
And then you're at my job.
She look crazy as hell. Look at her face. She look crazy as hell. Ain't no way.
You gonna meet us there with the 20 bands? You was a thief, broke. That's some broke. You gonna steal 20 bands? So that gave you the right to break in and steal some money? You's a broke. You're a broke. That's broke. That's broke. You just said you did it. You just said you did it. When you said you was gonna meet us there with the 20 bands with your dumb. You're really dumb. Like, you're really dumb. You're really dumb. You're really dumb. You don't have any money. You're a broke. That's why you did the broke.
Oh, that's the same reason why the mother was asking me for money.
All right. But you did what you did. You did what you did so you can have some money. You did what you did so you can have some money.
out. And you bald too, and you ugly too, for real. I ain't worried about you.
Now you got a rundown on Lanisha and how she be giving it up. You can only assume who her real boyfriend is. If you know what I'm saying. Fast forward.
They kind of look different, but they did say it was two. I don't know. Let's see.
For the 2 days before New Year's, Lanisha and Kash, they vibing. They on live. When suddenly, police pulled up to Kash home and found him with bullet wounds to the chest. May he rest in peace. I love condolences to his family.
He is very upset because he was such a good person.
At 4 a.m. on Sunday, police came to these apartments on Broadway Avenue in Cleveland's Slavic Village neighborhood. According to the medical examiner, 28-year-old Carlos Bankx was found on the 3rd floor.
When officers, arrived, they discovered that the victim was shot.
Bankx, also known as rapper Kash Bankx, was found by police with gunshot wounds. First responders tried to save his life by doing CPR, but Bankx was pronounced dead when EMS got there. And now Cleveland's homicide unit is investigating.
Was anyone else at the home?
I can't confirm that information at this time.
Banks's death is being felt all across this community. Many people having questions, wondering why this happened and how. A lot of theories circling the internet, and police tell me that they're looking into each and every one of them, but they can't confirm anything at this time.
The community is obviously in tune to it. Safety is everyone's responsibility, so we ask that the community to come forward. If you have information, to give us a call. That's something that we know the community can assist with.
Jalen King is a community journalist and blogger in Cleveland. He tells me he's interviewed Bankx multiple times about his music career.
What drew you to him?
It was his style. Like, normally Cleveland has a set sound that's just like, it's really repetitive. He was one of the artists that stood out and was very different from all the other artists.
With more than 34,000 followers on Instagram and multiple albums now streaming, the outpour of concern has been tremendous online. King tells me people have been contacting him with possible leads.
The people really believe, because of his fame and his name and what he has, that it was a targeted attack, because he is flashy on social media and he is an artist.
King tells me he has been encouraging others to take their tips to police so that Banks's case can be closed.
This is big because he touched and influenced so many people, even outside of music.
In Cleveland, I'm Aria Janelle, 19 News.
Everybody.
Now the person that was speaking on the news, that was the owner of the platform we were just referencing to. So he getting a lot of love and he getting a lot of hate. Now, as the news just said, police has not made an arrest. Now, you would think at this point Lanisha would keep a low profile, but she hasn't. She's been under a fake Instagram responding to comments under JP Instagram posts in regards to Bank's demise. Now, before we read some of the comments, it's important to note that Lanisha is also a dancer, and she also have another boyfriend, allegedly. She wrote under the post under a fake page, quoting, "I don't care if y'all posting this. My Cody killed the man who tried to R her, and I was there. My mad ex is behind all this. Actually, I have a few people who just don't like me because I ain't want to be with them. So, of course, they hopped on this capping and lying. I don't care what y'all say. I'm not a man suspect and loved Kash. My past don't define me, period. Y'all believe anything on the net, and it's sad. Now, if she have nothing to hide, why write this from a fake page? It's also important to know this. We know from the past she'll tell on you, and that post it seemed like she deflecting everything on her ex-boyfriend.
She definitely deflected, not to mention, right, if she was the last one on live with him, then who else? Who else? She either is a part of it or she knows something. It has to be. And lo and behold, her background matches up with the same thing she's being accused of.
While everything is going on. And it seemed like if he get caught for doing something, she just blaming him because he's mad, allegedly. Now, allegedly, it was 2 girls. One person wrote, "I told you, bro, get the 2 girls gone." That was our last talk. I told him. When the girl noticed who I was, she was known. I was going to tell Kash about her past. One person responded, "I already told him, bro. I know her personally and what she did. He told me he already knew."
Damn.
Another person wrote, "I told him the same, bro. Shit, dumb as is up, though." Now, one of Trick Daddy daughters who was talking to Kash had also wrote,
"That Trick Daddy, Trick Daddy daughter.
Dumb as is up, though. Now, one of Trick Daddy."
Okay. Listen, we know how Trick Daddy look. Thank God she ain't come out looking like no dead trick. Anyway, I ain't no trick daddy daughter was moving like that. All right.
The daughters who was talking to Kash had also wrote under that post, Kash, Carlos, broken heart emojis. I'm hurt from this. Can't believe it. And can't stop crying. I had a bad feeling about them. I told you. You didn't listen. I even said, add your dad to the call so we can all talk, because you was tripping. Now,
so you know what? This what I'm thinking. It seems like everybody was trying to tell him, and he didn't listen, for one. But then two, she said that I told you to call your father because you was tripping. Maybe, because we know that this how they get down. Them girls, when they find them guys and they try to drug them, maybe he was under the influence of something. Maybe they slipped him some, put some in his drink. He wasn't in his right state of mind. Who knows? We don't know what them girls did to this man, But it seems like everybody was trying to tell him. He just, I don't know, didn't take the red flags.
Now, for all them to have the same story about her, it's evident she got a pass, and the people in that community already know about it. It's also clear that someone took Kash's life, and even though no one is arrested now, don't mean an arrest is not soon to come. This girl going on social media responding via alias pages, that says a lot in itself. It's a very unfortunate situation. The owner of the platform that we just talked about, JP, he went to his live and he said the following. Not going to say much, but it's a reason he's the answer defending her. In this case, we'll expose the source that will shock y'all. This investigation going to expose them and open doors to more investigations and connect to other crimes, including cold cases. Use y'all brains. If you know, you know. He also wrote, she has no car, no house. Where her money going to? Think. Like I said before, it's a crazy story. It's more developed. I'll keep you guys updated. Nonetheless, Carlos, rest in peace, man. And love and condolences to your family. Just 2 days before 2025, this man loses his life as of now to unknown reasons. You can only assume what happened. And yes, 2 + 2 = 4. Sometimes, just gotta wait till that dotted line. Fam, let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. This was the story of an Instagram model with a past who allegedly got her hands in getting the up-and-coming rapper from Cleveland gunned down in his own home. Talk to me. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Alright, yeah, y'all. Shout out to The Family TV. They always got some good content. Shout out to them. I'm gonna leave a link pinned in the comments so y'all can check the whole video out if you want to watch it without hearing me talk and so forth. Now, 9 times out of 10, we know exactly what happened. She already has a past, right? She has a past that shows that she's no stranger to this type of behavior. So at the end of the day, I know I hate to judge, but if you was the last person with someone and you already have a history of doing X, Y, and Z, and then people was actually hit him up, tell him, yo, get away from her, and then suddenly he passes away, right? If it quack like a duck, it's a duck. Simple as that. If it meow like a cat, it's a cat, bucko. So, and then she's hitting him up from fake pages. I mean, hitting that other page. It's just too much going on, man. Rest in peace to this man. It's very unfortunate, but let this be a lesson, y'all, for y'all guys that's on social media. Y'all flashing, y'all showing money, jewelry, just the lifestyle, period. You never know, right? You never know who's watching. It's definitely the Jack Boys. It's definitely the cops, but it's also guys behind women sometimes. They'll send the women at you. Send a girl at you and get it done because they know a lot of guys are tender. You see a pretty little chick or whatever, and you just think that, you know, we about to have fun, ball game. Come to find out, it was a lineup the whole time, man. So be on your P's and Q's and watch what you put on social media, man. That's it. Y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. I'm out.